Hello. This is not April the 1st. I just have to reassure you of that. This is an article published 11:30 a.m. on the 14th of August, and it says that, and it's announcing a new programme on Saturday the 19th of August, which will be on BBC One Extra, whatever that is, announce the first of its kind. This is the first of its kind, astrology-based black queer dating podcast called Swipe Your Sign. It's not a joke. And, well, okay, you can say it is a joke because it's a joke at my expense, or it would be if I were paying my license fee, because I'm not. And so that's why I don't know what all these extra programs are, because I don't watch or listen to BBC anymore, apart from what turns up on YouTube. However, other people are. And all those respectable people, mostly old people who are paying for their TV licenses, are paying for BBC One Extra to make a programme which does astrology-based black queer dating. Just so you know, if you happen to be paying for your TV licence, my suggestion to you is, I don't know even if I can suggest this, but let's put it this way. I don't watch BBC. Well, that's all I can say. Now, far be it from me to encourage people to break the law. I am not breaking the law, but others might be tempted. So I just thought I'd say that. Before I carry on, I'll tell you, I'm granniopteryx. I'm on YouTube, Rumble, BitChute and Minds. All links are in the description, as are links to donation sites if you want to use them. But really, the best thing you can do for this channel is to click the like button, because apparently that helps the algorithm know that it should be sending this video further afield. Right, if you want to know about new uploads, I always let you know on my Twitter or Gab accounts, which are at granniopteryx, and it might be worth your while to subscribe to one of those. All right, let's get back to this. I've had a few problems with this article. Okay, so there's the headline. And these are the people on the podcast. Left to right, Ro Frimpong. Right, I believe that's her name. Nathan Henry. All right, I don't know which way round the names are supposed to be there. And Celestial Tree. This is Celestial Tree. I still don't know whether to refer to this person as he or she. I'm going to refer to this person as he, simply out of grammatical convenience. This has absolutely no relationship to the sex or gender of this person. Right, but it's he for the time being. BBC One Extra have announced a brand new and first of its kind. Now, first of all, perhaps we should ask, why is it the first of its kind? I mean, sometimes some things are the first of their kind because they're a genuine innovation. And sometimes they're the first of their kind because nobody has needed to use them before and still don't need to use them. For instance, a square wheel. If I invented a square wheel, that might be the first of its kind. Doesn't make it a good wheel, though. Anyway, this is the first of its kind. It is black, queer, and it's for dating, and it's called Swipe Your Sign, because the astrologist Celestial Tree is going to pair people up based on their astrological signs or whatever. Now, I have a question here, which perhaps somebody in the BBC might care to answer, and that is this. Does astrology have anything to do with the colour of your skin? I mean, that's an absolutely serious question. You may have somebody, assuming for the time being that astrology actually works. It works on what sign you're born under, you know, Leo or Sagittarius or whatever. And then there's a sort of compatibility issue, I believe. So Leo would be a fire sign, wouldn't it? And Sagittarius, I suppose, is an air sign. I'm trying to think. Oh, Aquarius, that'll be a water sign. All right, that's even better. So a fire sign and a water sign. I'm not an astrologer, but I'm suggesting that perhaps those two are not compatible because fire and water don't exactly go together. When you put fire and water together, you get a lot of steam, which actually might be rather nice, depending on whether you like steam baths or not. Right, okay, let's not go into that. The point is that astrology depends on certain signs that actually match each other, and so you'd be a compatible mix. Where does the skin colour come into this? I'm just asking. Does an astrological sign have anything to do with how brown you are? Because I happen to be one of those people who believe that everybody, except perhaps albinos, are brown. We're just brown to a greater or lesser degree. That's the way I look at it. It's not what's here, it's what's here and maybe here. That's just my poor opinion, but obviously not their poor opinion or great opinion. It says here, love knows no bounds. Well, it obviously does, because the boundary here is skin colour, isn't it? And then I have to ask, what sort of skin colour? I mean, even these guys are all slightly different skin colour, and if he were a bit lighter, maybe he'd pass, as they say, pass for white. So would he be out of the mix? I mean, does this have anything to do with astrology? And it's talking about inclusivity. I'm sure that word must turn up here sooner or later, or if it doesn't, it will be used by the sort of people who are interested in this. Where is the inclusivity? It seems like this is exclusivity. And surely the BBC should be against that, especially since they're using the public's licence fee money to create this sort of a programme, to record it, to edit it, and to pay these people. Right, let's carry on. Before each date, here we are, hang on, a queer-focused dating podcast, and this groundbreaking 12-episode series invites listeners to explore the intersection of astrology and dating by following the pair's series of blind dates with a diverse... Oh, here, there's the word, diverse. Yeah, well, it doesn't sound very diverse to me. You have to be black, obviously. You have to be queer, whatever that means. And you have to believe in astrology. And say that narrows the field down rather a lot. Of potential partners, carefully chosen based on their zodiac signs. Carefully chosen. The personal stories and experiences from this group of young, black, queer... young as well. I forgot about that. So the older ones, they're not in there either. Just a minute, I'm going to cough. Right. So you've got to be young. You've got to be black, you've got to be queer, and you've got to believe in astrology. I wonder how many people they're going to get. Right. Born and raised in Darlington, Nathan Henry is an English television personality, best known for his time on Geordie Shore. Never heard of Geordie Shore. Okay. Since starting Geordie Shore back in 2015, Nathan... Oh, well, you don't need to know all of this, do you? Just that they're very diverse. And this is not an April Fool prank. And this is your BBC. My suggestion to you, if you happen to be paying your TV licence, is to consider this show and consider your money well spent. All right, well, yep, that's swipe your sign. I'm sure we can all hardly wait. Well, those of us who have the legal right to listen to this show. Anyway, okay, till next time. Why not treat yourself or a favoured relative or friend to these magnificent examples of merch? The mugs and t-shirts come in the granniopteryx design or Granbo with a firearm or the more deadly knitting needles. Go to www.granniopteryx.com and whatever platform you're watching this on, please click like, subscribe and share.